What's up, everybody? Brett here, and we're back today with some more of our Lone Wolf Battle Brothers Company Origins Let's Play. Alright. We are in the midst of a quest. I decided not to do this off camera. I figured we could do this... Whoa. We have a necromancer. Oh, that's cool. Alright, well, I was going to say, I think I said at the end of the last video that I would do this off camera. Because it was such a small fight. But now I'm glad I didn't. Because we are fighting... Oh, wow, we can hit him from here. Get wrecked. That's awesome. So, for once, we have the high ground. Unexpected. I'm going to leave Daniels here. I think that's a good spot for him. I'm going to pull ourselves up. Yeah, we don't want blowers on the lower levels like that. And we'll lock them in here. Actually, yeah, let's take this super high ground position. This is a very interesting fight. This is pretty cool. Let them come to us and get wrecked, fighting us on the high ground. I'm going to put this up as well. We'll use blowers to cover our flank. And we'll keep using Jacob to try and snipe this guy out. If we kill the oh my god, 2 injuries, but he's not dead yet. That's the price you pay for having a light crossbow. Oh, he's bleeding though. So he's useless until someone dies. If we killed a couple of these thugs this turn, he could reanimate them. Okay, they are coming around the top. So I'm going to step here and lock this guy in. Sucks that we missed there. Our chances must have been pretty high. Yeah, 81% chance. Even with his shield wall up. Feels bad, man. Alright. He'll probably bleed out if we don't attack him anymore. Ooh, I don't know why I clicked that button. I thought we could make it to the other side. Now we're fighting in some weird low ground spot. Ooh, and he gets stunned. That's no good. And we can't shoot because this guy is now in range of us. Let's put some damage on him. Little weird miscalculations on my part. This guy is like the hero of his people. Dodged 2 shots from Ozymandias, a feat in and of itself. And he's going to come back as a zombie, as expected. We got to get rid of him. I don't particularly want to kill too many more people until we get rid of this necromancer. Is he just going to resurrect another guy? Okay, he went for a possession instead. That sucks. We just got pushed off the high ground. This battle is going quite interestingly, and I should not have taken that swing. I should have just switched to my crossbow. Alright, he's running. Let's try and get that guy. Okay, he pushed me. I'm not upset with that. That's the best he could do with his possession. And I'm going to move forward here instead of climbing back up. Yeah, I can't get back up there. In order for me to have the range to hit the necromancer with my crossbow, I need to move forward. Okay, just using possession. Can we go 3 for 3? And we do! Peace out, necromancer. We'll go for the better surround here, increase our odds. And down they go. Is there another guy here? Oh, man, I didn't even see you, buddy. Alright, we'll come get you. And down he goes. Okay. Easy fight. Cool little twist there with the necro. Would have taken a very simple fight and made it just a bit tougher. Let's collect our pay. This is a 105, correct? Yes. I kind of like switching out here. Well, we were going to repair it anyway. That's a good piece of armor to hold for our next brother, who hopefully is on the way. Let's also repair this while I'm looking at it. And let's give a dagger to Ozymandias. Feels good. We got a level on blowers. Very good. So I've got a few things that I want to talk about today, and I'm going to try and remember to do it. Some of it's YouTube related. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, buckle up, because I kind of wanted to talk about it. Man, he's so close to being good. So close. Let's just go for the fatigue here. Yeah, we'll take that. And, man, we could easily give him Fortified Mind. And then he's, like, totally fixed as a character. I talked before about giving everyone Adrenaline. I don't hate that idea. Adrenaline came in huge for me. It helps you chase down just about everybody. But it also, in some turns, I mean, it's such a value pick. Being able to just kill someone before they get a chance to attack. Also, Steel Brow is great. Rotation, I think, is an amazing ability. I value it a lot. As of now, I don't have any particular weapons. I don't want to lock him into using anything. So I'm tempted to go Fortified Mind, Adrenaline, or Rotation. Because we could still very easily make him a sword and board type character. Or he could end up being our standard bearer, which is something we talked about. But I think Daniels is more likely in that regard. Shield Expert's also quite good if you are going to be using one in the future. I want to give him something that I know won't be bad. Let's go with... Dang. Let's go with Rotation. It's an amazing ability. We'll take that. And it doesn't lock us into stuff. I like it. Okay, now let's head back and get paid. Going to Sandberg. Man, remember when Adam Sandberg was funny? I remember... That was rude. I remember when he first kind of like came on the scene, The Lonely Island. Listening to all those stupid I'm on a boat. That song he does with Justin Timberlake. Anyway, so that actually is a pretty decent segue into what I wanted to talk about. You'll notice, if you know what song I'm talking about with Justin Timberlake, you'll notice that I didn't say the name of the song. It's Blank in a Box. So, on my channel, I intentionally avoid saying certain words. I don't like to curse. I curse a bit in real life, obviously. I'm a grown man. And sometimes I just say some bad words. You never know. But I'm also a dad, and I try to limit... I don't say any curse words around my children. And that's a conscious choice that I make. And I think it's a good one. But on my YouTube channel, I also try not to curse. Because I understand that there are kids on the internet, and that it's... While I can say whatever I want, that doesn't mean I always should. And YouTube lately has really cracked down on YouTube channels that curse and making them less available for children. So there's like a setting that you have to tweak that makes you available for children to watch. You're basically saying that your channel is family friendly and that it's safe for kids, essentially. I had that clicked. Now, I debated whether or not my channel was family friendly or child safe is more accurate. And I came to the conclusion that I think it is by what I would consider American standards. The games that I play, I don't consider them good for kids. Darkest Dungeon, even Total War, I zoom in, there's a zombie getting its head chopped off by a dark elf woman in a bikini. Like, as far as I'm concerned, that stuff's not good for young kids. You know, if you're 16 and I still consider that kind of a kid, go nuts, right? I played those types of games when I was 16. But when I was 8, 9, you know, that type of stuff would have been a little bit rough for me. I'm going to take this. I wanted to go north, and that's where we're going to go. And it's a delivery, so we're going to go to Sato. I want to go even further north. I want to go all the way up. But that's going to get me at least pointed in the right direction. Okay. Click on that and just see where it takes me. This is a good thing to do while I talk, too. So, while I feel like the video games that I play, in my opinion, aren't great for children, I think it's generally accepted in America that, you know, it's land of the free, home of the brave, right? If you don't care if your kids play violent video games, you can do that. You can let your kids play whatever they want. But I go that extra mile and intentionally don't curse. And it's one thing to be playing, you know, a game like this where there is violence, there are monsters, there are some graphic storytelling elements, but the game in itself is not gratuitous. It's more of I would call it a take on reality. It's not torture for torture's sake. It's not, oh wow, okay. All this running about has made it so that Daniels has become more fit, and now he's got bonus 1 fatigue. Very cool. That's a good event. But, so, I think you guys get where I'm going with this. In my opinion, according to, like, family-friendly safe stuff, I thought we were coloring in the lines, but apparently YouTube doesn't think so, because I had some notices last night letting me know that a lot of my comment sections were locked, and it gave me these options to choose, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just make my YouTube channel so that it's not child-friendly. Let's see. Group of at least a dozen men, that's pretty easy. Yeah, we'll do that. We've already killed like 15 in the last episode. So there's no like in between. There's either your channel is child friendly or it's not. And I think that's a little bit ridiculous. You can manually change that setting for every single video, which is pretty laborious. But my content is all pretty much the same. Now, what could be happening is there's some, comments that I appreciate that are storytelling. They're more adult-themed storytelling. I ask that if you're gonna, write some sort of fan fiction style story about the gameplay, that you maybe put like a little warning in the top corner. Let everybody know what you're about to read. It could have some kind of graphic violence or anything like that. Just in case. Not everybody is as cool with that as you might be, if you're writing a story. So you got to be considerate of other people for sure. But what that might be doing is locking down my comment section. So I was just kind of debating what to do. I want my comment section to be open for responsible adults to talk, because I can look at my demographics. Children aren't watching my channel, right? So if children aren't watching my channel already, then there's really no point to having it open to children. And I might as well just make it so that it's an adult-themed channel. And if it's an adult-themed channel, then what does it really matter if I curse or not? But that's just a standard that I'm holding myself to. And it's not really necessary for anyone else to take too seriously. I'm tempted, since I have all this gold, to buy some of these better armors. At least some of these basic male shirts, but the prices here are pretty bad. Or even to get some metal pauldrons. We'll see what's here. We need tools. I'll grab 2 of those before I do anything, and we're almost out of food. 8 more days. And let's see what kind of recruits they might have. Oh yeah, I think I already looked at that. Do I want to buy anything from this armor? I've got the gold. If I was going to spend, I would probably go straight for the male hauberk. Reinforced male hauberk is a nice mid-game set of armor. Leather scale armor is decent. This is a good mid-game armor. And it's something that I wouldn't replace for a long time. You could give it to someone like Daniels, and they would be well protected. 265 helm. Wow, no, we can't even look at the helmets. They're way too expensive. Yeah, this is all just good stuff to consider. We could even pick up a heater shield here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the prices, and I don't think we'll be able to do any kind of 3-skull contract. It's not very expensive, but I was hoping to pick up 2 more characters today. Or 2 more brothers, I should say. I'll need some time to think about this. Let's keep going north. Alderfest is another place that has an armorer. They're not going to give us any contracts, though, but maybe we can find a fight on this kind of abandoned section of road. Kill some peasants. Knights in the company. They have a hedge knight. Ooh. That's a tough boy. Lots of mercs up here. Come on, give me some good characters to recruit. Tons of deserters. I'm not interested in grabbing a deserter. They're pretty cheap. They're not terrible backgrounds. It might be interesting just for flavor to get one of those types of characters. I do a lot of things for flavor in this game. Food. Still technically good. Let's check the armory. See what they got for sale. Yeah, the prices are basically identical. I want to bypass Lamellar. Another kite shield. Male Hauberks are kind of the best early game armor we can hope to get. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass, though. Sucks. Man, if I had enough to get a greatsword, I might just pull the trigger on that. Just fully realize Ozymandias' killing potential. Yeah, let's just pass. Could grab another training hall for him. It's pretty damn expensive. I don't think we're going to do that. We don't need it for now. I think we just need to keep going up. Erd Falls. The big cities are going to be the places where we find the really good backgrounds. Not there. So we need to go from, like, Tonderstead to Wolfenfest to Leiterstead. Something like that. Kind of go down that line and see what we can recruit. You never know. You can pick up a good guy just about anywhere. Well, we're going to check all these places along the way. Maybe we can do some trading. Maybe they have great prices for some reason. These prices aren't so great. An early two-handed flail would be pretty strong. Just going to pass. They have a mine cave-in. See what they need. Okay, this is a more reasonably priced thing that we might be able to take on. Looks like undead. We could try a hand at this. We don't want to travel across the entire countryside without taking any type of contracts. That's a recipe for disaster. So we still can't see what we're fighting. You stumble upon a few men trying to crack open a mausoleum door. Clinking your sword against your boot gets their attention. Evening, gents. Baltimore of Erdfall sent me. One of the men drops his tools. Wait just 1 second. We have a map. Yes, a map. And if you spare us, I'll give it to you, but only if you spare us. If you don't, you'll never see the map. Okay. I think if you take the map, you get a location where if you destroy it, you might get some legendary loot. But I'm probably not strong enough to take one of those types of fights anyway. It would just be a place revealed on the map for a long time. Let's kill them all. I'm here for experience, and if they're raiders, they would have some loot for us. They look like they're just all thugs, though. An even easier fight than the one we took previous. We're just going to get ourselves up on high ground. Step up there. Shoot them in the chest. And this is a good spot, because even if someone's on the high ground, they're not going to be next to him. Might be worth it just to move forward with Ozymandias. I just don't like that he can't move forward and attack in the same turn. So let them come. Alright, a little bit of a miss there, Jacob. Shot your crossbow bolt right into the ground. Not surprised we whiffed there. Happy to get that kill. That's going to open up Ozymandias to step forward. Or to do a line swing now. We'll wait and see if they move. We could have rotated to get that kill. Let's just step up. Okay, Blowers is in a kind of a tough spot. Go back here and help. Get that banner out. Okay. That buckler, Took some serious hits. Will this guy step forward? Or are they going to make me do it? Down you go. Always take the free kill. Wreck their morale. Alright, missed the stun. Very good. Ooh, riposte is now active. And of course we get the kill anyway. And that's it. Easy fight. Glad we took this. We will run them down, of course. And we could catch this guy with a dog. It's over. We're good. And we level up on Jacob. Cool. So guys, I told you all about the YouTube thing just to get your take on it. I'm curious what you think. Anytime YouTube makes more rules, it feels weird. I've been doing this for at least a year now, I think. Obviously, I don't have a huge channel. And there's tons of things about YouTube I don't know. But I felt like when that change came down, I felt it was a little weird. I didn't quite agree with what I was reading. And I didn't quite like it. Mineshaft, anything... I just kind of want to get a feel for what the prices are like here. They have gone down, but they're still not good. And the prices to sell are horrible. You believe in monsters? Sure. This is another good, easy contract for us, I think. That allows us to kind of stay in this area. Oh, we had a level. We need to pump that for sure. Okay. Level 6. Excellent. Happy to see that as well. And it's hard to pass up a 4 in melee defense. Yeah, I mean, Jacob is not going to be our standard bearer for much longer. I could see if we get a decent throwing weapon, we switch him out to a shield bro with the throwing weapon. I like that strategy a lot. We could go crossbow mastery right now, though. And he could continue just to be like a two-hander or something who switches out with a crossbow. Because his stats are so solid. He should probably be the one holding this mace. That's the one thing I've got like a little bit of a problem with right now, is that our people are wearing armor and things suited to what I need them in right now. Not necessarily what they're going to be doing in the later stages of this run. So I have to try and keep what my plans are for them all straight in my head. And I think I'm going to take rotation. I can see rotation being good on everyone but Ozymandias, perhaps. 6 of these, fighting them at night. As long as we don't make a bunch of level 3 guys, we should be okay. Okay, let's not give them the high ground, though. Yeah, we'll pass there. Happy to land that shot, wasn't expecting to. Jump in right there. And I'm going to shield wall. And I'm probably going to bring Jacob here after we take that banner out, if I can. Please give me a triple surround. I'll kill all 3 of these guys with this long sword. Okay. Well, this is a pretty easy kill here, I think. Sure was. Gonna take kind of a little step forward. Alright, that was a crummy miss. So was that. Wow, we hit all 3 of them, but we didn't kill a single one, which might even be for the better. Because when you kill them, you gotta deal with corpses. Nice. As long as he doesn't eat, we're good. Jacob is just killing it with that weapon. And we're going here just to get the better surround. And down they go. Nice. I thought for sure there was going to be at least one level 2 or 2 level 2 guys there. Interesting specimen to behold. You can't help but wonder where it falls on the natural spectrum. Shaped like crude men, muscled like some beastly thing, and its head is gnarled with features born out of a wild man's nightmares. You order the Lightborn Legion to start collecting the heads of the foul things, for Conrad the Steward will surely be wanting proof. They kind of remind me of Beastmen from Warhammer lore. Like these cast-off children with mutations. And they just kind of grow up in the wild, protected by chaos. Join herds. Are the prices even better now? I think they are. The fighting spear was $3,500. I think it was originally $4K when we first came here. Yeah, this was like $450 when we first showed up. So we kind of solved all their problems. We could buy the salt in hopes of trading it. Really good prices on tools. We should take that. And then I'll buy some bread, which was almost as cheap as the ground grains. And the prices for selling are now fine. We can just get rid of the junk. And I'll hold on to the taxidermy stuff for now. We're rocking a lot of gold. 5,300. But that could easily go away. We don't want to make any paint remover. I'd love to make a necklace, but we need some teeth for that. Yeah, we're moving on from here. So let's buy the salt. And head up. Maybe we just go straight here. Let's just go north. Go Wolfenfest. Oh, man. The other night, my wife and I don't know if I talked about this. We watched Prometheus for the first time. I think I mentioned it maybe in something else. But she is now... The big point that I want to talk about is my wife, I think, is a nerd that didn't really know she was a nerd for her entire life. And being married to me for so long, it's taken a while. But there was a time, like when I showed her the first extended edition Lord of the Rings, where she got really into it. And the next thing you know, we're watching all 3 of the extended editions back to back to back. And she was super down for it. She was kind of a Harry Potter nerd, I guess, a little bit before that. But, you know, that's more common in women, I think, that grew up with the books. Kind of that right age. But, like, every time I show her, like, a new series, essentially, I got her interested in Samurai Jack. Man, what else? Just, I mean, honestly, just so many different series that we watched. Netflix has been a huge help in that regard. But I have a pretty extensive DVD collection as well. But just trying to show her all this stuff that if you ask her, like, point blank, do you like this? She would say no every time. But we watched Prometheus together, which is not an amazing movie. It's not bad. It just feels like they cut about 10 minutes off of it that didn't need to be cut. But she's like now... She had been resisting watching the... Ooh, we're going to get a Squire for sure. She had been resisting watching the first Alien movie with me. And I tried to get her to watch it with me on Halloween last year. And she would not watch it. But now she's like asking me all these lore questions. It's super funny. Okay, so I have a list of names here. And let me pull them up real quick. Just bear with me for 1 second, guys. I want to get everyone... I want to get everybody's name that needs to be put in. I know we got another Oz coming, so this might be an Oz. Torbjörn. Yeah, someone even just... I'm looking at my comments now. Someone even just commented that the comments are disabled for the previous 2 videos. And like I said, I think that's because they were labeled as family-friendly or child-friendly. Yeah. 1 second, y'all. So what Oz I know is a name that we're going to get in here. Oz has been a subscriber for a long time. And he really likes Battle Brothers. We also have a name here for Charles. That's a pretty good one. Okay. But this one I think is going to be Oz. Torbjörn. A young squire. Torbjorn dutifully accompanied, or Oz, let's call him Oz, accompanied his knight to many battles. Angered by a horrible crime in Wolfenfest, he took matters into his own hands, personally slaying the criminal. A just act, but also an improper one. The young squire was banished for his insubordination. Now there was only one task left for him, to attain knighthood. So, the last bunch of squires we've seen were all like 2,000 plus, because they were wearing like real gear. I'm glad this guy's not, though. Maybe he sucks, we don't know yet. But I wanted to get a squire in for the unique interactions. Holy crap. He's cocky, that's not good. It gives him some resolve, but lowers his defensive stats to a pretty terrible point. He's also got brave. So he's got plus 10 resolve. 3 stars in melee skill, 2 in melee defense, 1 in range defense. That will make up for these bad negatives here. An interesting character. I'm excited. So, young squire, welcome. A welcome addition to our crew, to be sure. Man, 3 stars. He could very easily be just like a weaker hedge knight. But those negatives to his defenses are going to be rough. We're going to want to counter that with some decent shields for a while until he can start to stack those numbers up. But a great pickup. I'm even considering grabbing one of these deserter guys. Just for the sake of like the flavor. It's a different military man. Before I forget though, let me go ahead and name our new guy. Oz. I've done all these different variations of Oz. I think I've done Oz, Ozzy, and Ozymandias. Is there a better way to do that? Oz. No, I can't think of a better nickname. I'll stick with Oz for now. What's another variation of Ozzy? Ozymandias. You know what? I think that's your full name on YouTube. We could just go with this for once. Yeah, we'll just do Ozpin. That'll work. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but I'll say Ozpin. And we'll leave it at that. If you want a title, just let me know. Or we can kind of, I could call him the Brave temporarily. There we go. Ozpin the Brave, the Positive, the Lucky, the Lone Wolf. Jacob's the only one without a nickname, but I think that's because you just asked for plain old Jacob, so that's cool. Here, though, I like the Morning Star as a weapon. That seems like a weapon that a squire would actually use. Oh, and let's actually see what the prices here are for selling salt. Yeah, pretty good. That's a pretty good profit margin. That's almost 80. Not quite 80, but like 75 gold a piece. We'll sell that. The prices here for selling are good, so I'm going to get rid of that junk. I don't need any of that. And we've got other major cities to go to, so there's no reason for us to kind of overblow and spend too much. But I do want to see what they have in the armorer. Ooh, the prices here are bad. Man, imagine if we could buy something like this. We're currently wearing Sellsword's armor, 260. We could get our dude in some coat of scales. That would be sick. Man. I wish he had a better helmet. That's the one thing I kind of dislike. I'll take a kite shield. For sure. And I feel like I need to buy another helmet, because if I'm going to grab another character... There we go. That's much better. And I'm tempted to grab a male hauberk as well. Or even a leather scale armor. I don't know. Yeah, I think we should just prioritize getting the characters first and then seeing how we can outfit them after. Metal plates and rivets. A little overpriced. But I was thinking we could put that on a male hauberk. Kind of piece together something. If you do the math and you add up the durability to something like this, it basically just equals the price. So like this is 1600, this is 600, right? So that's 2,200. Is there anything here that we could buy for 2,200 that'll prove me right? No, not quite. But that adds up to, it's 30 plus 150, so that's 180 durability. It comes out to about the same. I've done the math a bunch of different ways with a bunch of different like add-ons, but it basically adds up. You're not saving any money. You should just buy the better armor, and then you can add add-ons to it. But anyway, let's head out from here. Weaponsmith, yeah, 5k for a great sword. No, thank you. Training hall is tempting. We'll pass on all of this though, and we'll go to visit Tonderstead. This is a large city. We might actually get a good recruit here. They have a weaponsmith, but we'll get a contract from here because it's not like a fortress or anything like that. We should be able to get a contract. Okay, 2 skulls. I would like to pick up a retired soldier. That's oh, here we go. Edgel the soldier. Now they often have the trait old, a cheap adventurous noble. Oh my god. And he comes somewhat geared. Okay. I'm rubbing my hands together. We might be able to afford both of them. It's 5k. But we're going to have to make some money fast. We're going to have to sell probably everything in our inventory. We're definitely picking this guy up. Sir Valdemar, a skilled swordsman, Sir Valdemar's life at court felt like wasting the best time of his life. Wearing the family crest proudly, Sir Valdemar rode out to prove himself and became infamous and feared in all the known world. You're in. Also, this guy is considered the Bright, which means he might have like a positive, and he could be like our one apprentice that I talked about, and he's also super cheap. Man, let's check him out. Please be good. Okay, no good positive, no good traits, but no negative ones either, which is important. Bonus to range defense. Okay, his stars are very poor, but he's not bad, which is kind of weird to phrase it that way. He's not bad. Not the most exciting character, though. But his stats just starting off are very solid. I mean, a starting melee skill of 65. Ooh. -8 range defense. Okay. There you go. Hook him up a little bit. Give him a little bit higher average. So, if you don't know, kite shields are more for anti-ranged, while heater shields are more anti-melee. But overall, just sheer numbers, you're going to get more numbers out of a kite shield. It's 15-25 versus 20-15, so you're losing like 5 stats. I generally, if I have to pick, I'll just go all kite shield. They're also cheaper, but they are a little bit heavier. So there's some given trade there. Interesting. Okay, I want to be able to afford that retired soldier because he might just be the guy I'm looking for to make us a solid company. Let's see if we can get some money. Uh-oh, they want us to travel. Two days to the southwest. Let's see what... Oh, that's Saddle. We just came from there, didn't we? Pause it. Yeah, it's way down here. I don't want to go down there. I would rather go and try to take a fight and earn some money that way. I want to be able to get this character. He's already leveled as well. I made a judgment call. Is it better to have a soldier or a retired soldier or a adventurous noble? I would say it's definitely better to have an adventurous noble on average. And the fact that this guy is pre-leveled is what's making him so expensive. He's also got some decent armor, considering he's got a falchion. We might end up just taking Hank the Bright here and hoping he doesn't suck. Because if I had to like sell everything I could to get that other character, I don't even think we could afford him still. I can pull up another... If I sold like everything. Huh. Like 300, like 500. I can get a little over 500, and that just gives me a few hundred crowns per day. I would have to take that contract, and I would be selling all my stuff. And we'd also end up needing more food. Yeah, it's cutting it so close. I think we can do it, but it's cutting it so close. I'm greedy. Super greedy. Edgel, let's hope you don't suck, man. Once a soldier in the army of a local lord, Edgel the soldier battled the ferocious orc hordes, the campaigns eventually forcing him into retirement. Absent of a military drill's barking, his life never felt so quiet. But life outside the army, as it turned out, was not for him. For he felt idle and useless. How most veterans often feel, sadly. Finally, he picked up arms once more. Although time away from the service has dampened his abilities, his sword fighting skills are still enough to beat any young braggart. So we'll take him. Hopefully he doesn't have some horrible, like he's old. He's loyal. Okay. I like how they have cobwebs there. So the negatives for a retired soldier is usually that they have really bad hit points. And that is the case here. But we can kind of make up for that. Boom, Colossus. Feeling better. And I'm also going to take... His initiative is so high. He could end up being almost like a Swordmaster Light. Let's see what our rolls look like. Yes. I'll take that. I wish we could distribute some of these stars. So, when I say Swordmaster Light, I mean you could do like a fencing build. Like a dodge, nimble, lightly armored. I've done that before, and it works. It really does. But you've got to have a lot of fatigue. You've got to have a lot of initiative. Hit points are also a must. And melee skill is very important. The only character that really has, like, maybe 4 out of 5 of those criteria matched is the Swordmaster. They also are basically like the retired soldier. They'll have bad hit points. They're essentially old men, you know. Another 3, another 3. Damn. I'm going to take this 3 in hit points. We got to get him up to that like 71 mark and then stop. It sucks because it's going to take a lot of rolls for that. But I mean, his defensive stats and his melee skill is already quite high. Which I'm happy with. Yeah, this is crazy. We're going to switch this up. Boom. Just like that. We're going to give him Rally and Fortified Mind. And then we'll see if maybe... I don't know if I want to give him a secondary weapon. Edgel... I was kind of hoping he would have a ton of resolve, and he does. That's one of the main benefits of a retired soldier. But he doesn't really have the stars in it. He'll end up being about the same as Blowers will. You know, if we take that off and we put this on, I mean, look at the difference. Maybe that's the way. Oh wait, that's wrong buttons. There we go. I love the green on the shields also. Get the kite shields in the center. What do you think, guys? Let me know. I'm interested. Man, when you give him the sash, it seems pretty obvious. He's already up to 60. He also has decent range skill. We could give him a throwing weapon as well. And just have him throw some stuff from behind the front lines, or give him a crossbow. We're going to whip out the two-handed spiked mace on people with Jacob. I like that also. I don't like our helmets that we're currently rocking in the front line. Let's switch that out. Definitely want to have our best helmets. Man, if I had like a couple hundred more. We're going to take this contract. We've gotten all the characters we can afford. We're good for 3 more days of travel. And hopefully we find something else. Man, I really want this Bright character. We have nothing left to sell, though. Truly. Yeah. Let's travel down. What pickups, though? I forgot we need to give them some names. So this is gonna be Charles. I think this is for Mr. Blue. Charles, he said the chaplain. It kind of makes sense. Let's do that. He's not a monk. Monks make excellent sergeants as well. But we're not going to have a monk in this group, even though they also are probably the best character in the game for special events. But we will have a retired soldier to kind of fill that gap. So knowing that we're not going to have a monk, I hope you're okay with that. This is going to be Charles the Chaplain. And it also kind of makes sense that an old soldier would take the role of like a spiritual leader for your company, right? He's the man who's seen it all. He's lived through it. He's loyal. He's got that morality to him. And he's going to be the guy who leads, with a quiet voice. So he's kind of like a monk in a way. He's a soldier's monk. And he is going to be the chaplain. So I actually, when I joined the army, they offered me the option to be a chaplain's assistant, which is kind of like a job where it sounded cool at first. It was like, oh, well, I get to kind of act as a bodyguard for a chaplain. But then what I found out it actually is like you do all the chaplain's paperwork and carry his stuff around, which is not as cool. So, anyway, would have been an interesting career choice, though. We got Charles, and we also, I need one more. What's the next name? Someone needs to claim Sir Valdemar. Or Valdemar, rather. Let me see if I have another name on the list that's right in front of me. Yeah, I don't think I have one right here. Let me know if I forgot your name. I'll go back and look. But if you're watching this and you're like, hey man, I sent you a name suggestion and I would love to have Sir Valdemar, you just kind of missed it. Let me know and I'll definitely give you that character. He's a good one. He's gonna be with us for a long time. He's not an exciting character. He doesn't have like the cool stuff to him, but he's just like a noble. Jacob has always been a bit tight with how much he eats. You're not sure if it's part of some religious rite, a sense of duty, or he's just not a big eater. Regardless, the lack of food has weakened the man, and you find him barely able to sit upright on a log. You've got a bowl of meat and corn in hand, wondering if maybe you should offer it to him. So he's a Spartan, and I always just leave him be. You decide that the man has probably been through this before and decide to leave him be. A few moments later, you catch him walking and talking just fine. In fact, he gets around pretty well for a man who eats so lightly. To each his own. I don't know what you could do. Maybe you could end up making him a glutton or fat or something on accident. But Spartan is a pretty great thing for us. And it sucks that we're traveling over the mountains. That's going to eat into our provisions. But we need to get down here as fast as we can, instead of following the roads. It might have been good to follow this road. We might have been able to get some fights. Yeah, there's turned over stones here. Because we just came through here and didn't fight anything. We need gold right now, more than anything else. Sucks that we're headed back down, though. Let's go this way. There's a location here we might be able to take. Our party grows, y'all. We're quite strong. We've got a lot of different types of characters now, so we can have some fun interactions. I'm expecting the Squire to have some cool interactions. Maybe get taught some things by our Hedge Knight. By our Retired Soldier. Adventurous Noble. All those guys, I think, can teach them something. So we've got 640 crowns waiting for us here. Let's just go and get that. Okay, last rest of the Forgotten. Should we take this fight? I think so. We're up to 7 men now. And, man, I wish that... God, I hate crappy crossbows. You know what? That's right, I sold it. Damn it, I was going to put the hook. That's a much better option, but that's okay. Let's just go in here. Wish me luck. But the best part about what we're dealing with now... Oh, God. Are you kidding me? This is not a funny joke. Like, are you serious? An entire group of them? Like, is this even beatable? At our current level? I don't think so. Okay. If we can't attack them anyway, maybe we can go for a line shot here. We don't have rally on him yet. Oh my god, wish me luck. If we had killed 2 of them right at the start, maybe we'd have something. But they're just going to rout my entire team. We're going to have to reload this. There's no way. What a stupid fight. I don't know. I feel like something's wrong with the game. Before I started this campaign, I had never seen an entire group of Geist before. And now I've seen 2. Okay, we're kind of coming back, sort of. We need our men to rally. Ooh, that's close. Ozymandias is just an absolute unit. He was standing so far away, the screams didn't affect him. But maybe now they'll target him. Oh god. Just don't rout him. Okay, everyone but him now. Damn, and he missed. Gross. Come on, guys, come back. Come back. The problem is they're so far away now. It might be better just to... Because like, I can jump all the way back in. Damn, we need a hit. So we have a good chance on this one. Yeah, 45%. And then they kill a guy. Nah, we're going to reload this. This is a bullcrap fight. 8 Geists. Like, come on, man. Well, like, what even is that? No. We ain't doing that. I could probably sit there for a while and do it over and over again. Did they maybe have a bigger group and they... Look, there's even more Geists. Did they have, like, a giant bunch of Geists in there and some of them left? Like, we even have a Bannerman. We don't have 4 of the company yet, which would have, not 4 of the company. We don't have Rally yet on our retired soldier, but he'll get that. Sure. We'll defend them from raiding parties. That's kind of perfect for our characters right now. We could use a little bit more food, though. We'll buy that. And I think we're good to go. Alright, let's defend them. Our time to fight raiders. Potentially, or maybe just thugs, brigands. Okay, I'll just camp, I guess. Oh, it's the undead. There are no brigands here. Maybe these foul creatures ate them. But the contract isn't null. Protect the town. Okay, where are they? Where are they? Oh, they're down here. Okay. Yeah, we can fight this. So I was going to say the best part about getting those increased numbers is that this is now a capable squad. And Ozymandias can go off on his own and do his own thing. Go down here. So before we had to worry that we needed to babysit. We had to kind of leave some men in reserve, or we had to leave Ozymandias in reserve so that way he could protect our weaker guys. We just didn't have enough men. Like, if we take that fight against all those raiders in the forest now, like, we smash them. Even though we're low level, we just have enough guys to kind of split the damage. And we're going to send Aussie ahead to lone wolf it up. And these guys should be able to hold their own in decent gear. We're not quite far enough away yet. But we've got high ground. Not thrilled to be fighting at night. And you know what? We should 100% take that. I'll step up there. Should have moved Blowers down here too. We'll see. Ooh, that sucked. We'll see. I need to move up with Blowers. Yeah, and he took the spot. So I didn't see this opening until too late. And this is the problem with having a lone wolf character since they tweaked the AI. You used to be able to get away with all kinds of stuff. The AI would freak out. They didn't know how to handle one character going off on their own. We'll wait here. Someone will jump in. Yeah. And you could get away... We missed a 95% chance on an unarmored... Yeah, and now our strongest character is just, like, not in the fight anymore. They tied him down with one zombie we missed. Boy, that felt bad. And now I feel like Ozpin's in a tough spot. He's in a triple surround. If we can get rid of that guy, it's just a double. And now it's a single. Let's step up. We've got a nice little high ground wall here. Get that kill. Just so that there's not another guy standing next to Ozpin. And we're actually going to step in here. Because now I'm pretty threatened by this pitchfork. We didn't even kill him in one shot. The dude's wearing a shirt. Man, that feels bad. Yeah, we just have to hope that Ozpin doesn't get cut down by a Wiederganger with a short sword. Oh, that sucks. That might be good. Okay, we whiff. No big deal. And we whiff twice. Alright, RNG is not in our favor here. But I can live with that. Good decapitation. He's not coming back. But yeah, that pitchfork we were worried about just went for Ozpin. And against, perhaps, what might be advisable, I'm going to send him back into the fight, even though I figured he would do exactly that again. He's possessing him, giving him more attacks. It kind of doesn't even make sense that he would target him, because he's on the high ground with a kite shield. Well, not that the kite shield gives you any more than the round shield in melee. But it just doesn't make sense that he would attack him. His odds have got to be worse. It's just kind of the AI being a bit of an ass. Man, we couldn't kill him. Couldn't get through the mail. Okay, a little bit tired. Look how much HP he has. Yeah, we're going to go take this fight. They have double Scramasax, which is not to be, you know, ignored. Okay. Couple resurrections. We're going to take him out. High priority. Okay. Feels good. And that's 3 attacks from the pitchfork that have, you know, missed. So that's a bit of RNG in our favor. So, I've said this before, but whenever you're feeling down about, like, missing attacks you shouldn't have missed, stuff like that, RNG stuff that you have no control over, the best thing to do is think about all the times when you got kind of lucky. Because that happens just as often. And I think Aussie can probably get both of these kills by himself quite easily. Especially if they keep missing like that. Yeah, Scramasax, I mean, we could be bleeding out horribly right now. But we're not. Go try and get that high ground. Necromancer gone. He's got no more helmet. Okay, this guy's coming back to bother me. So is he with the pitchfork. Let's put him back in the grave. He had a weapon. Bop him, please. He got bopped. One good attack. Down they go. Alright, but for all we know, that was phase 1. We get 2 Scramus Axes that we can sell. I'm not too keen on holding on to those. The fighting is over. Alright, that was easy. It took a little time waiting around, but not too much. Idling for us is not terrible, simply because we have a pretty low cost of living. You hear a commotion and go to find Ozymandias the Lone Wolf waving a weapon at his fellow sellswords. Oh, he's paranoid, that's right. I know who you is, and I know who you ain't, and what you ain't are friends of mine. Sir Valdemar looks over and shrugs. Never said you was my friend. The paranoid mercenary barks on anyway, demanding everyone keep a good distance away or he'll cut them. You manage to calm the man down, mostly by explaining what his daily rate is, and how he'll struggle without it. But it's no doubt a short-term solution. Okay. Man, speaking of paranoid stuff, I was watching Live PD, and they had a guy, a homeless gentleman, who had like the worst infection I've ever seen on his leg. His leg was like swollen to 3 times its normal proportions. He had big like open wounds on all different sides of it, and it was starting to turn like green. And the medics show up and they tell him, look dude, you've got gangrene, you got to get to the hospital now, you could die, the infection will spread. And he wouldn't go because he said Donald Trump is the one that gave him the infection, and unless they arrested him, he wasn't going to go to the hospital. So I was like, man, imagine being so mentally ill that you can't save yourself. And in America, you can't like force someone to get medical treatment against their will, even if you can kind of tell that they're nuts. Still can't do it. And I kind of wish someone had committed him. It's scary to say. I mean, we have so many movies and stories in our, let's say, lexicon, I guess. We have so much experience to draw from what happens when you can like force people into being committed. Okay, Wiedergangers. So it's a scary thing to talk about. Ooh, it's just a ton of armored ones. Okay, this might be a tougher fight. Jump in that pocket there. Let's put Ozymandias shoulder to shoulder with everyone else. But if we can do this, this is our ambition. We had to kill more than a dozen men. Or a dozen units. But they have a necromancer. Okay. Now, some of them are just going to hang back and defend. If we can beat this group... Oh, they have a fallen hero and a necromancer. Okay, well, I think we might have bitten off more than we could chew here. Wish me luck. It'll be an epic fight, but I don't know if we can win it. Let's hope this fallen hero hangs back. You know what, let's get Ozymandias out in front. Good. Let's not miss too many of those attacks as well. Let them come. We can shield wall. We'll just wait. I'm favoring offensive. Let's hope I don't regret that. Because some of them are going to have to jump so far in that they're not going to get a chance to attack. While other guys can attack, but they'll only be able to attack once. Yeah, we could eat a bunch of spears here, and we did. But we're going to go for a nice round swing. Oh yeah, but my point about the homeless guy is just that like his paranoia kept him from getting medical treatment. And then they said that he told him that he would go to the hospital in an hour after his friends showed up. And they looked for him, and they came back an hour later, and he was just gone, and he never went to the hospital. And they're pretty sure he probably died. I was like, that is not a happy story. Let's go for this, and let's see if we can knock this guy down a tier. Oh, that didn't hurt him. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking that would hurt him. Still wasn't bad. It got him off of us. Damn, a kill there would have been great as well, because he's the possessed one. Very happy that they're keeping some of these units back. And that the fallen hero is kind of chilling. Take him out, get our confidence nice and high. Shield walls up. We could step in here. I'm going to hold off on stepping in. I will step in here, though. Yeah, please don't nail me with a Scramasax. Give ourselves some better odds of clearing this guy out. He should have been dead this turn, it feels like, but he's not. Okay, going around the backside. We'll probably turn our crossbow attention to him. Man, I thought that was going to be an easy kill. Just a bit too much HP. We could have waited, perhaps. That's a dangerous character. A fallen hero with possession. Yeah, I think it's time. We've got a 4-man surround. Let's just try and kill him. Lucky he doesn't have like a great axe or something. I'm going to take that kill just because it is a kill. And it's going to free us up to make different moves. Good hit. And we dazed him. Man, he's got a kite shield though. Alright, this is scary. Come on, guys. Oh, damn. Okay, we've got to help Ozpin. He's in a bad spot. If he takes another attack, he's in trouble. Let's not let that character go. Hopefully he doesn't get resurrected again. Okay, we're going to go for another round swing here. I'll take that. And we've got to put some big DPS on this guy. I would love to try and mess around and get his armor. But a possessed dude like him is very scary. And I'm also going to rotate here. That's going to get Ozpin away from 2 different characters and just make it so that only one guy can hit him. Which is just statistically safer. Okay, well, they kind of wrecked that for me. I'll take the 95. Once again, just lowering the numbers. Damn. I'm trying, guys. And Charles is in a bit of a bad spot, too. Them bouncing me away changed my 4-man surround with a big, heavy-hitting weapon. To a 3-man surround with some weapons that aren't the most effective, and then we're missing besides. Yeah, Ozpin, man. Yeah, a single attack, and there goes his armor. Please, Necromancer, please. Stop. Yeah, once we get him clear, we need to get him out. Yes. Okay. He's going to get a chance to attack, but he might not kill me. And he didn't. If we can kill this thing and lock everyone else down, we can still get Ozpin out. Everyone else is not completely out of danger, but the fallen hero was definitely the major threat. Please don't come back. Alright, you run. Good hits. Okay, guy with the hand axe is now possessed. Tough fight. No, don't kill Jacob. No! Damn it. Ah. Okay. I'll try it one more time on camera, and if we can't do it, I'll do it off camera for sure. But talk about a fun fight. Maybe we can get some sort of terrain advantage instead of a neutral terrain. Like we can get a little high ground action going. They are just zombies. Just gotta climb up. Yeah, and man, he started so far down. I should have put him tucked in with the rest of the group. Whew, this is a real fight, though. So much armor. Go play bush games. We are hidden, I'm sure. Yes, we are. So we're gonna make kind of a bit of a wall at the top here. That was an 85% chance shot we just missed. We'll take one step here. It's hard to know what they'll try and do. If they're all going to try and come up this way, or if they're going to try and go around and up. It's smarter for them to climb up here. But I actually prefer them trying to surround me in this way. But it sucks that it's like a north-south elevation. We should be able to kill him next turn. If it had been an east-west elevation, we could have really taken advantage of it. But north-south, not really. We're just going to end up fighting them on, you know, the same footing. Take the fight there. Good. Good stuff. Play defensively. Stay on the high ground where we can. I guess we'll step in here. I think he's going to step in there, so I think we're safe to kind of hang back. We'll still get value from our attack this turn. And we'll hope that Sir Valdemir can take care of this guy. Oh, nice. They're setting me up for a round swing. That's good. Yep, that's what I was talking about. I figured he would jump in. And Jacob's perfectly happy to switch to his mace. Good attack. Yeah. Daniels is the only one that's out of position. But we can always bring him back, or we can bring him forward. And I think we're going to bring him forward. And we're going to move down here. This gives us so many more options. I think Ozymandias is going to be fine. He's going to clean this up pretty nicely for us. But I'm more worried about all these guys up here. And I am worried about Sir Valdemir. He might have to go for a shield wall strat. Good hit. Oh, we could rotate him out too. But he's got a shield, so he's probably still better off. See if we can kill this guy before he gets a chance to attack. Man, we're just not doing a ton of damage. Okay, now he's going to get a chance to go. Is he going to kill me? Okay, he went for 3 different targets. Yeah, I'm super worried about Sir Valdemir. Yeah, we don't even have the fatigue to put our shield up. So we're going to have to switch. And he's bleeding. Go for another round swing. I'm happy he stepped down instead of here. We're going to rotate him out. He's still got this other guy that can hit him. But if we go first, we should be able to kill this dude. I don't want to risk trying to move up. We will die. We're going to lose more HP. Oh, great. Man, we're just not efficient at hacking through them. I guess our weapons just aren't as good as I felt like they were. Blowers is now in a triple surround. And Ozymandias is not in a great position. Yeah, we got to take that kill to protect Sir Valdemir. Or Valdemar. Can't wait to change that name. I'm going to say Valdemir probably every time. It's so close to like Vladimir. And I'm going to move up. And chill. And that's it for his bleeding. He's done bleeding. Alright, a decapitation is great. And that's why we moved away with Valdemar. That way, if this guy came back, we would be fine. The only reason we're doing even remotely good is because these other 3 guys are hanging back to protect the Necromancer. If they were in this fight right now, we'd be getting swarmed. Ugh. Okay, more bleeding. Damn. Yeah, Jacob could go down here. He needs to be able to bop this dude. And then let Ozymandias bop the other guy. Yeah, we can't move yet. We gotta win this 3v3. Don't resurrect him. Damn it. Well, we're screwed now. AI is making, like, next level good plays. We could jump down and we'll probably get hit. There's something we can do here. There's gotta be. If I hadn't already moved here, I could have jumped down one and then went for an attack that might have killed him. If I jump down here, I can get an attack too. Nope. Fail. That's a little disheartening. Pretty much guaranteed Jacob's dead here. Well, lots of characters are dead. Damn it. This is going to be another one of those fights that I try and take like 10 times. Off camera. Because I know we can do it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna quit out of that. It's a tough one. It's a time-consuming one, and I think I've already gone over a bit of today's allotted time for this. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I had a lot of fun. We picked up some great new characters. We're on our way to being able to take just about any fight we want. And, yeah, I'll do some of that. But, in the meantime, send in those name suggestions. We're going to be picking up more characters, hopefully, in the next battle. Or in the next episode, rather. And yeah, so look forward to that. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Take care, y'all.